What is up, guys? So it has been a long time since I've done a 30-day challenge. I think the last one was the waking up at 5 a.m. every single morning. I want to do another 30-day challenge, and it's going to be a challenge that I've never done before, and I've never tried it, or if I did ever try it, I would always fail, and that is strict dieting for 30 days straight. I've obviously dieted before. I've been on a cutting diet before. I've been on bulking diets. I've been on all kinds of diets. But I would always have cheat meals in between, like after every 2 weeks, or have like cheat days, cheat meals, or cheat like little snacks. Yeah, I would throw those little cheat meals / days into my diets. I've never really gone an entire month pretty much without having a cheat meal. I wanted to try it out and see if I could do it. Honestly, I want to see if I could really stick to this diet with absolutely zero cheat meals, zero cheat snacks, zero cheat anything. So basically that's what this challenge is going to be. Now today is March 31st. I'm going to be starting this challenge tomorrow on April 1st. For the entire month of April, I'm going to be on a strict diet. Never done this before, so I'm kind of nervous, but I'm also super excited to see the end result, if I can really do this. So with my diet, I'm going to give you guys a quick little rundown of what my diet looks like. I'm actually on an animal-based diet, so it's kind of like carnivore, but I do have a little bit of carbs in my diet. Basically, I only eat meat, eggs, fruits, and then sometimes I also have milk. As of right now, I am cutting. My calories, my daily caloric intake right now is 1,600 calories. And during this 30-day period, I might increase or decrease my calories depending on how fast I'm losing weight. Because the goal of this challenge is to not lose a crazy amount of weight. The goal of this challenge is to see if I have the willpower and the discipline to be able to complete this challenge. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to do a weigh-in. I'm going to do a physique check to see where we're at the start of this challenge. And then with my macros, I keep it 5% carbs, 60% fat, and 35% protein. And I'm probably going to maintain that throughout this challenge. And so yeah, honestly, I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I'm going to be documenting the entire thing, obviously. Physique checks, we're going to check in on my weight every single week to see how my weight is changing. And then I'm also going to be seeing how this affects other things like sleep and my mental health, and then my cognitive abilities and stuff like that. We'll see if any of that changes. We'll see if I get any cravings throughout this diet, this challenge. So yeah, tomorrow morning I'm going to weigh myself first thing in the morning, and then I'm also going to be doing a physique check, and tomorrow I'm also going to be taking you guys throughout my entire day and showing you guys everything that I eat throughout the entire day tomorrow, just so that you guys can know basically what I'm going to be eating pretty much every single day. I guess let's just start this challenge, bro. I'm kind of scared. So I'm going to do the morning weigh-in. So 128.6 pounds. So this is what I ate today. For breakfast, I had 3 eggs, a couple strawberries, half a tablespoon of honey, and then my supplements. I had my beef organ supplements. I had 5 grams of creatine mixed with water, and then I had a teaspoon of salt, but all those are 0 calories. So as a snack, I had a couple blackberries, but I'm not going to be doing this for any much longer because I don't really think that they're necessary, and I pretty much get all my carbs from the strawberries and honey. For lunch, I had some beef chunks, and then dinner, I had a grass-fed, grass-finished New York strip steak, and then I had 2 eggs with that and 1 scoop of BPN collagen protein mixed with water. Before bed, I had 1 scoop of BPN's Peak Sleep, just mixed with water as well. That's pretty much everything that I eat throughout the day. So of course, On just the second day of this challenge, I got tested already because I went to my aunt and uncle's house and they had pizza for the kids from Pizza Hut, and they also had some Cinnabon. Dude, I really wanted to eat it. Pizza is literally like my second favorite food. I didn't have any pizza, didn't eat anything at their house. Instead, I had a nice juicy steak, which I'm not complaining, it was still pretty good, but like, I really wanted that pizza, man. Okay guys, so it is already day 5 and my sweet tooth is really kicking in. I was like craving like donuts today. I was craving all kinds of things today. But the sugar-free Jello packs, they're coming in clutch, honestly, right now. So I'm definitely gonna get more of those because it's only 5 calories per. Definitely gonna get some more sugar-free Jello. It is especially hard when you got parents that bring home all kinds of sweets, all kind of good food. Today I saw that they were gonna make like some bangin' egg rolls and I really wanted to eat it but had to put it down. I saw they had like 2-bite brownies and like Oreos and had to put that down as well. And then they had cookies and ice cream. One of my favorites. I freaking love ice cream but didn't eat any of it. Diet is still going strong. Okay, so we are officially 1 week into this challenge. Honestly, went by really fast. 127.4 pounds this morning, which means we lost about 0.6 pounds. Not too bad. Going down pretty slowly, which is nice, exactly what I want. So I have decreased my calories down to 1,500 calories a day now, and I've been sort of switching around the amount of food that I'm eating during each meal. Breakfast is my largest meal of the day now, and lunch is my smallest meal, and then dinner is just right in the middle, just a good amount of calories. So yeah, that's pretty much like the only changes I've made with my diet so far. Like I said, just the amount of food I'm eating, not the actual food that I'm eating, is what I'm changing. With my physique, I haven't noticed any like big changes yet. Not too worried about my physique actually. So in terms of my mental state, yesterday I was craving sweets like crazy, dude. Like I think I was going through a little bit of sugar withdrawal because I think it's safe to say that I am a sugar addict. Like I could put down a lot of sweets, and my diet completely eliminates all added sugars. I only have natural sugars, like, you know, from fruits or honey, and sugar-free snack pack Jello. I did eat more fruits yesterday just because like that's the only way I could like beat that craving. That's pretty much where my mental state is at. I do watch like calorie challenges now. Shout out to Eric the Electric, really coming through. Whenever I'm like eating my steak or something like that, I like to watch his challenges. But I just really want like something sweet right now. This wraps up week 1, only 1/4 of the way there, only 3 more weeks to go. I think I can do this. So today my family decided to go to Corpus Christi and do a little bit of barbecuing there. They were barbecuing up some ribs and some chicken wings, but I did not go off of my diet because I told them to have a separate pile of meat for me that has no sauce, no seasoning on it. It's just straight up meat. And I ate that there. It would have been a lot better with the sauce, but it's better than nothing. And it was actually pretty good. So whenever you go on vacation or anything like that, it's gonna be a little harder to stick to your diet, but you can still do it. It was good. Nice barbecuing at Corpus Christi. It was a beautiful day. Nice little getaway from home. Day 15 of the challenge, which means we are halfway through this challenge, guys. So I'm super excited. I'm actually very confident that I'm gonna be able to complete this challenge successfully. So I'm actually down to 125.8 pounds, which means with 2 pounds down since the start of this challenge, which means I'm right on track. My calories, I still have them at 1,500 calories right now. Macros are the same, and I don't really feel the need to drop my calories any lower. With my performance in the gym, I haven't really touched on that at all this challenge. In terms of my strength and performance in the gym, it's actually still improving. None of my lifts are getting worse, which is definitely a good thing. And I'm still hitting PRs every single week, and progressive overload is going pretty well right now. So, and with my weight dropping and my strength increasing at the same time, means that my pound for pound strength is improving a lot. So that's what I like to see, that's what I like to hear. And so with my mental health and my mood, I'm still getting cravings. So it's been pretty hard to stay away from the sweets. With my mood, I have noticed that I've been pretty happy lately. I mean, I haven't really gotten upset that much, but I have noticed that I do get irritated pretty easily, like a pretty short temper, which I've pretty much had my entire life, but I don't know if now it's been heightened. And also with anxiety, I haven't really been experiencing anxiety at all lately, and I've like all throughout high school, I've struggled with anxiety, even had a couple panic attacks back in high school. Going into college, I was still pretty anxious. I thought by now I would really be feeling like nervous, worried, and anxious because as we're getting closer to the end of the semester with all these final exams, final projects coming up. I thought that I would be feeling super anxious by now, but haven't really been feeling anything like that. And then with my physique, so I actually haven't looked at the comparisons yet. I'm actually gonna save that to the end of the challenge where I'm gonna look at all the pictures and see if there have been any changes in my physique. But I have noticed that I think my biceps are starting to pop out a little bit more. Something else I have noticed, by the way, is that I've gotten a lot more vascular. Vascularity is something that I didn't track, at the beginning of this challenge, but just to give you guys an idea of what my vascularity was like, you could like see my veins, but they were never really like popping out or anything like that. And this morning I noticed that my veins were looking pretty freaky, and so these are what my veins were looking like after a leg workout. After my arm workout, or like at night right before I'm about to go to bed, my veins will literally be popping out. So I have noticed that vascularity is getting better. That's pretty much everything that's been going on. And I've also haven't noticed any changes in my sleep at all. It hasn't been improving, hasn't been getting worse. That's a good thing. Sleep is still pretty good. So yeah, like pretty much everything right now is pretty good. So today is Easter, and yesterday night during our family dinner there was a cake there and it looked so good and I wanted to eat it so bad, but I stuck with my steak, which was still pretty good, but the cake looked absolutely amazing. And then today at church there was another cake there that looked even better, and there was pizza there too, one of my favorites, and so much good food there, guys. I wanted to eat it so badly, but I went home and I ate my eggs in honor of Easter. Alright guys, so it is day 20, so we're literally so close to finishing this challenge, man. Only 10 more days. Honestly, dude, I'm still getting massive cravings. I thought by now the cravings would go away, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, I'm still getting massive cravings, man. Yeah, I have made a couple changes to my diet, and I'm going to make a little bit more changes to my diet, and that is I've switched to eating ribeye steaks rather than New York strip steaks. Pretty soon I'm gonna start adding avocados to my diet just because I want to see how my body reacts to consuming more fat. I'm experimenting with consuming more fat and seeing how that will affect my sleep and my overall energy levels. Adding more fat and magnesium in the avocados is going to help out with my sleep. So I'm going to try it out, see what happens. So something I haven't really touched on is what everybody else thinks about my diet. Friends and family, I do hear them talking about me sometimes, and I will admit this is a pretty strange diet to be on, and to be so strict about it, it is pretty weird. And like I said before, I've never gone this strict with my diet before, so like whenever I go and eat with my family or anything like that, like an event or anything like that, I will go off my diet and cheat and eat whatever food they have for me. With this challenge, obviously I'm not doing that, and so my friends and family, they definitely do think that there's something off with me. Yeah, I don't think they're too worried about it. I don't think I'm ever gonna be this strict with my diet ever again, honestly, guys. Like, definitely in the future I am gonna keep doing this diet, but have a lot more fruits in my diet so I don't get these massive cravings. Wish me luck. I'm gonna try and finish this challenge strong. Alright, so day 22. I haven't lost that much weight in the past week just because, like I said, I am experimenting with adding more fats to my diet. Because of that, I have been going over my calories pretty much every day this week, just by a little bit, just by like 50 to 100 calories, just because I'm still trying to get used to having this much fat in my diet, so I'm still adjusting the amount of food that I'm consuming. So yeah, I'm still working on that, but honestly, I'm not too worried about my weight check because I did lose weight, just not that much, but I haven't tried the avocados yet because I just bought them today, so I'm going to be trying it out probably tomorrow, and we'll see if the extra boost in magnesium is going to help out with my sleep. So yeah guys, the increase in fat I've noticed has actually helped out with my energy levels throughout the day. I'm feeling a lot more energized throughout the day. I think it helps with my sleep as well because right before I'm about to go to bed, I do start to feel pretty tired and sleepy, which is a good thing because I find that I am able to fall asleep a lot faster now, which is definitely a good thing. I've struggled with sleeping for pretty much my entire life. Honestly, I think the cravings are dying down just a little bit. I don't really get like massive big cravings like I used to like last week. Just one more week, just a little over a week left with this challenge. I'm super excited to see the end results, guys. Alright guys, so before this challenge ends, I thought I'd show you guys how I make my recovery smoothie. It's honestly my favorite thing on this diet. It's super good, super filling, and it helps with recovery. Now this is something that I only make and consume on my rest days, and so yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys how I make it. There's only 4 ingredients for this smoothie, so it's basically just strawberries. I'm gonna use the rest of these strawberries right here, whole milk, collagen protein. This is what makes it a recovery smoothie because the collagen helps with joints, and then whey protein for flavor and a little bit more protein as well. Alright guys, so with the strawberries, I'd like to put in about 150 to 200 grams of strawberries, and so I took all the leaves off, washed it and all that, and since I just wanted to finish the container, we might go over 200 grams straight into the blender, see where we're at. Okay, so 202 grams of strawberries. That's not so bad. Just went a little bit over, but that's okay. Alright guys, so next we're gonna put in the whole milk. I like to get the Fairlife whole milk. This was the best milk that I could find in my grocery store. So we're gonna go with 8 ounces of this thing. Just a little bit more, a little more, tiny bit more. Alright, that's good. 8.04. Alright guys, so now that we have the milk and strawberries in, we're gonna blend it just like this. So probably gonna put this at about 3. I'm gonna blend it up. Alright guys, so now that we have that all nice and blended up, looks very pink, we are gonna add in our protein. So we're gonna go with just 1 scoop of collagen protein from BPN, and then 1 scoop of whey protein, and this could be any flavor that you want. I have the milk and cookies flavor right now. I have tried vanilla flavor before and it still tastes amazing with the smoothie. And the milk and cookies, guys, I know it's like a weird combo, cookies and strawberries, but trust me guys, it tastes really good. So 1 scoop of each of these guys. Alright guys, so we have 1 scoop of this collagen protein. And we got 1 scoop of the whey protein. Throw that in. And now we'll blend it up just like this. I'll put it down to the lowest level, 1, and we'll blend up the protein. Alright guys, so we have the smoothie right here. This is the recovery smoothie, but we are going to volumize this. I don't know if that's a real word, but I just used it. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna add ice. And the amount of ice that I like to put in is 1 whole glass of this and a half. So you can put in as much ice as you want depending on how much volume you want your smoothie to be. And so I'm gonna put in my preferred amount of ice, which is, like I said, 1 glass and a half of like this, just this glass. and I'll show you guys how much volume that gives it so you guys can get an idea of how much volume the ice adds to the smoothie. Alright guys, so I added my glass and a half of ice, and look at how much volume it added. Literally pretty much half of this blender, almost half of this blender. Super high volume guys. So like I said, add the amount of ice that you want. This is how I like it, and this will literally keep me full all the way up until lunch. Like, it's so good too. It satisfies my sweet tooth. Super high volume, keeps me full, and it helps with recovery. Now get ready for this guys. This whole thing is 425 calories, so it is a little bit high in calories, but it's not too bad. 25 grams of carbs, 11 grams of fat, and 57 grams of protein guys. This stuff is packed with protein, so I'm gonna try a little bit here for you guys. Dude, this thing is so good. You guys have to try this out, man. 11 ounces of ribeye steak, 3 scrambled eggs, half an avocado. Carnivore's dream right here. Like, come on. How can you get better than this? Okay guys, so it is day 28, which means there's 2 more days left for this challenge. Guys, honestly, I'm feeling pretty good right now, physically, mentally, emotionally, all that stuff. I'm actually feeling very, very good right now. And cravings have honestly been dying down a little bit. They haven't really been that strong lately, so that's definitely a good thing. I'm super excited for this challenge to be coming to an end so that I can see the results, and I'm gonna be going over what I learned, what I'm gonna be doing differently, like a recap and overview of this entire challenge. It's crazy to think that I've been doing it for this long now. Literally 1 more day until this challenge ends, and I'm gonna have to fail this challenge because this morning I woke up super sick. Just found out that I tested positive for COVID. So my mom made me this like chicken broth with rice and carrots, and I have to eat it. So obviously white rice is actually okay to have on my diet, but carrots is not, and chicken broth is okay as well. So I think I'm still gonna call this challenge a success because it's just this one thing. It's not 100% a success, but I went this far on this strict diet. I have COVID, so there's nothing really I can do about it. Alright guys, this sucks, but I think I'm gonna have to end the challenge today. Although it's day 30, I'm gonna tell you guys my weigh-in. I'm gonna do my physique check today just because like I literally have no appetite today, and like I don't feel like eating anything because I'm so sick. I feel like I'm gonna lose a lot of weight, so I don't think tomorrow will be like a true good like weigh-in. So I weighed myself this morning. I was 124.4 pounds. I'm gonna do a physique check. We'll look at the results together. With my arms, I think they're looking a lot better. I think there's a little bit more definition in my triceps. Biceps are just a little bit of a change. Not much change in my physique, but I think, you know, if I do this diet for obviously a lot longer, there are going to be more significant changes. With this challenge, I definitely did learn a lot, what to do, what to change with my diet. Obviously, I'm not going to be restricting carbs as much as I did for this challenge. I'm definitely going to be adding a lot more fruits into my diet. I've learned that if I have a higher fat diet, it'll help me sleep better at night. I'll feel a lot more energetic throughout the day, so that's definitely that's definitely something I'm going to be sticking to. So maybe sometime in the future I'll reattempt this challenge, but as of right now, I'm just trying to survive this. Like, hopefully you guys enjoyed this challenge. Yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for this video. So thank you all so much for watching. And as always guys, never stop dreaming. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.